chemistry of biofuels. Introduction. Growing concerns about the global climate change, increased the limited access to fossil fuels, have generated an urgent need to find sustainable energy alternatives. In addition, this crisis fossil fuels have negative effects about the environment. We burn to produce energy that releases emissions into the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and methane. In this context, the study of biofuels has become increasingly important because it combines the advance of chemistry, biology, and science to produce renewable energy sources. And this is a video about it.
To hear this if you're an eco-warrior. Biofuels could be your new best friend. We all know the planet needs a break from fossil fuels, right? That's where biofuels come in. Biofuels are made from organic materials like plants, algae, and even waste. Imagine turning yesterday's leftovers into tomorrow's energy. Here's how it works. Plants absorb CO2 as they grow. When we convert these plants into fuel, the CO2 released is roughly equal to what the plants absorbed. This creates a balanced carbon cycle. Unlike fossil fuels which pump out extra CO2, why should you care? Biofuels can reduce greenhouse gas emissions by up to 86%. Plus, they're renewable and can be produced locally, cutting down on oil imports. That's a win-win for the planet and the economy. So, next time you think about energy, remember biofuels. They're greener, cleaner, and a step towards a sustainable future. Consider switching to eco-friendly.
Talk about the biofuels. What type of biofuels exist? First generation biofuels are obtained from agricultural crops such as sugar cane. The second generation is waste from the agri-food and the forestry industry used as well as the organic fraction of urban waste. Third generation, this is achieved through an intensive cultivation fast-growing species with significant energy potential, and the fourth generation is produced by action of genetically modified bacteria. This is the last one and is the resident on the earth. Examples of biofuels. We have many types of the states that we can find in the biofuels. And the first one is the gaseous biofuels. In this part of the examples, we have biogas, that is arising from natural decomposition of organic matter. Biomethane, it's obtained from the biogas and or through augmentation process. And biohydrogen. This hydrogen is produced from organic waste or a specific cultivation of algae, and bacteria. The second one is the liquid biofuels. These are found by bioethanol. It is obtained through the formation process of sugars from biomass, especially from crops such as sugar beets and corn, which is gaining ground. Biodiesel is produced using animals and vegetables fats as a raw materials through a process known as transnitrification. And the last one is the solid biofuels. Solid biofuels are primarily used to the production of pellets of heating systems or of generating electricity in thermal power plants. Advantage and disadvantage. In the part of the advantage, they combat the global warming and the greenhouse effect. They promote the circular economy by reducing waste into the production chains and improving process. They participate in the generation of jobs, relative and renewable energy. But in the disadvantage, The deforestation that can result from the massive expansion of these crops, the loss of biodiversity in areas where they proliferate, and they use a lot of water. In conclusion, biofuels are a potential source of renewable energy that can reduce the dependence on fossil fuels and mitigate the climate change, especially in the transportation sector. They also represent an economic opportunity for microtool producers by opening a new markets. And this is my reference. Thank you so much.